Hello, everyone. Hello, Facebook Live, and a big hello to our audience on YouTube Live.
Shout out, it is Free Game Thursday. We're back again. So excited for all these great tips and game that you're about to give to us, Dawn.
It is Thursday. We're excited to be here coming to you from Minnesota Podcasting Content Studio. Check out MNPodcaststudio.com and then join us on our social media pages as you are. YouTube page, MN Podcast Studio, and that's all of our handles on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And I said LinkedIn last on purpose because today our 4 tips are really going to focus on, if you're a professional, what should you be doing to increase the trust that you're trying to gain from your customers without even meeting them? What?
You know what, Dawn? I've seen probably over the course of the last several months, you really leaning into this LinkedIn thing. I think that the amount of time that you're now delivering good content on LinkedIn has increased. And I kind of want to understand the why behind it. Are you going to be able to kind of give us some insight into why we're seeing it a little bit more on LinkedIn?
This is so exciting because we specifically came up with a service for LinkedIn professionals when we started to understand, when we opened the studio over a year ago now, that the professionals walking in the door wanted to increase their visibility on LinkedIn specifically. Why is that? Well, we've talked about it many times. We do know that a lot of professionals are in that space. So we've compared it to Instagram. We've compared it to Facebook. I do like Facebook because of the business community. Right. I do like Instagram because our young folks, and they are content creators, they're on Instagram. Yeah. They're there. Yeah. And then our TikTok, we still talk about TikTok being the place where you do the TikTok dances.
Okay. Go ahead, girl.
No, that's not the dance they do on TikTok, though. No. This is old school Cabbage Patch.
Yeah, you're stiff with it. They're new. Like.
Okay, so it's just saying they're doing the water sprinkler. Yep. Landed. Ooh, yes, that's exactly what my 15-year-old Ella does all the time. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's a scuba.
That's a scuba. See, it's just correct.
Water sprinkler.
So,
that's like the water sprinkler 2.0.
That's Water Sprinkler 2.0-ish says. And we have to stop and take a moment to give a big shout out to our young 25-year-old-ish in the house. Happy birthday today, August 13th.
Shout out, Ish. I wish I had a 25-year-old mind and body all over again.
25 was a great age.
Yes,
we told Ish.
Yeah, we said, hey, man, if I could be 25 again,
yes,
knowing what I know now.
I know.
You wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't do
me.
anything different.
I would.
Oh, man. Life was good at 25.
When I saw you in the hallway, I would have passed.
But wait, you met me. Hold on. Hold on.
No, that doesn't even work.
You would know, because you were 25 when we were dating.
You're right.
So
okay. Well, I would have passed you in the hallway anyway, even if it would have been our hallway.
Yeah, it would have been our hallway. Okay. Were we?
Maybe that wouldn't equal.
Were we married then? No, I don't think we were.
That probably wouldn't equal
you were
Ella or a Michael.
You were 27 when we got married. You were 26 when we got married.
All right.
Okay.
We can literally.
We're going to talk about our wedding anniversary at the end of this segment because we went to a really cool place.
That wasn't in the notes.
For our 19th wedding anniversary on Monday of this week. It doesn't have to be in the notes. We freestyle it here on Facebook and YouTube. Okay. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
We are talking about some important tips that is going to help you level up your business and focusing on building trust with your customers. But how do you do it before you meet in person?
Right.
I literally said that, 10 minutes ago? Ooh, we derailed a while.
That's all right.
Let's get to the first tip. How do you close the trust gap? Let's talk about how important that is. All right. We know that visibility is something that all businesses want. Executive leaders also want. So we want to make sure that we are focusing on businesses, organizations, and leaders. Those are the 3 areas that we really see walk in our door and say, I need visibility. So one thing that you all should think about is, how do you build that trust before they even meet you? So one thing that people do is they put out stuff on social media like their headshot, smiling face. Right. Maybe they'll put out some wording that you can read about them, their resume, a graphic.
Yeah.
But we know that the number one thing that you should do to close the trust gap is to
talk.
Let them be in on an interview with you. Have a conversation, talk, communicate.
I love to hear people talk about things I'm interested in. And I always discover how brilliant they are after you listen to them for a while. And I think that's the key to actually unlocking those potential customers. When they understand, hey, this person is pretty brilliant, they actually know what they're talking about. They're not selling me soap just to sell it to me, but they're actually trying to get me clean.
That's exactly how we get connected to people on social media. Think about your favorite podcast. Think about your favorite educational videos. You are connecting with those people that are experts in their area because of the things they're saying, because of the communication, because of the talking. So tip number 2, we want to focus on LinkedIn, and that's the place to do it. Right now, I see a lot of people who make sure that their headshot is really cool on LinkedIn.
Yes.
That's nice. Pretty smiling face. That's great.
You're saying you get a 2 on the scale if it's just your headshot.
You get a 2.
Get a 2.
Right?
All right. And
but
we're
your
looking
goal is better than a 2.
Right.
The other thing that you may put on there is your resume.
Okay.
All the things that you've accomplished. Right. That's great. I can read all of that.
That's all old school. You're thinking old school when you're kind of approaching it that way, right?
It is super old school. It's important.
No, it is.
But it's old school.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we want to share with you today is use LinkedIn to build the trust with the viewer by using video content. And that's because you're going to gain so much more insight by letting people get inside your head, get inside your personality. I'm gonna be real with you, and I tell this to people all the time, and I can't stress it enough. When people see you smile, when people see you talk, when people see how comfortable you are, you're more engaging, you're more inviting. People look at you and say, I want to be friends with that person based on how you talk on video. That's how powerful video is.
So Dawn, what you're telling me is that's why you have 25,000 followers, because you just smile at people?
Yep, and I have more than 25,000 across all of my pages.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
I'm just saying.
Humble brag.
We put,
not happening today.
No, because we put that on our sheet that we put out to possible sponsors. So I just want to be clear.
I didn't mean to shortchange you or nothing, girl. I know you out here winning.
Yes.
You know.
No, on YouTube, Facebook,
45,000. I'm sorry.
Yep,
More like 45 Gs.
Yes.
Okay, so you smile, and then you get 45,000 followers and people who think that you're interesting, and now we are off into making things happen.
They believe they can trust me because of the things that I've said, because of my smiling face, because of the fact that I look approachable. That's one of my favorite words. Do you look approachable? You know, try to look approachable, try to look engaging. This is some of the conversation I have with people when I do an on-camera presence consulting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like it.
When I do that, this is some of the conversation I have because you want people to see you and automatically say, you look like someone I can trust.
You do. You have trustworthy eyes, and they're beautiful.
And people have been watching me
mesmerized.
Since 2006 here in the Twin Cities. Are you mesmerized right now?
Can I be your
45,000
plus? I want to be like your 45,000 plus one.
Yeah. So Landon follows me on social media, but he's not Landon on social media. Don't you have like 3 different
aliases?
You got so many aliases.
As a former police officer, it's literally like I like to be undercover.
Yes. You always have.
I've come out though. So I've been way better now.
I'm gonna derail real quick.
I don't use all of my synthetic identities anymore. I'm actually, letting people behind the curtain a little bit more.
You're doing a good job too of really just sharing who you are with people.
It's incremental. I'm not busting out like, yo.
You were definitely baby steps.
Yeah,
for
I have
quite
to
a while
be.
there.
I'm still kind of getting out of my shell.
So when I posted the picture of us on our wedding day on social media, I know you weren't pleased with all of the posts, but obviously we got really high engagement with that. I was excited to be able to actually post that because in years past, many people know I haven't been able to show your picture.
There's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, that's what your husband looks like.
Yeah. Yep. So that was good for me to be able to do that. I was excited. Okay. So let's get to tip number 3 because we want to show you an example of how we use our products and services to help people gain trust when we're doing business with people. Yeah. So tip number 3 is we want to make sure that you create at least one strong credibility asset. Now, I'm going to throw out a caveat here of really, if you could create a lot of videos like consistent podcasts, that's what we do here. But let's say you're not ready for that. There's a lot of people who are not ready for that. So we decided to actually develop a service called the Professional Spotlight Interview. And it's literally one strong credibility asset. It's a 10-minute interview.
So what you're telling me is if you don't have anything, this is probably something that is good to come out of the gate with. And if you go back to nothing, at least you have something that's worth watching, something that draws attention, something that hits all of the metrics.
One great video that hits all of the metrics, and we want you to put it on LinkedIn. I specifically developed it so it's 10 minutes because that's how long LinkedIn allows videos.
Well, you're smart. You're clever,
so
Dawn.
we put some thought into this, and we talked about this a few videos ago when we had our grand opening a year ago. I'm just going to shout out Tommy McNeil with McNeil Management, doing great things in the community. We've been going to church with him for many, many years, and he came on and he took the interview that we did with him and he put it on LinkedIn. And it really reached a lot of people, and it brought in people. And I said, oh, LinkedIn's got something special. They're putting some juice behind these professional interviews. So that was one thing that happened that sparked this idea and me doing more research on putting these interviews on LinkedIn specifically.
That is awesome.
Don't stop at LinkedIn though.
Okay.
I also want you to put this video on your website.
Okay.
And
so you're saying this has utility, and this you've created
it has to.
And you've created it to have utility.
Don't invest in something that doesn't have utility and you can't post it in multiple places.
Because we're really firm on helping folks take it once, recycle it, use it multiple different times, multiple different ways, because that is the way that it works in 2026. Just don't go shoot every single day of your life. Maybe shoot 1, 2, 3 days of your life, and then you have content for the rest of the week.
The exciting part about the Professional Spotlight interview, as we show it here on the website that we've made, where people can go and look at how the service actually works. Let's pull that up, Ish, just so people can see the website.
Ooh.
Landon, I want you to
Can I drive here?
scroll
All right.
because I want to show people what you were just alluding to. So, yes, you have a 10-minute spotlight interview. Go ahead and keep scrolling.
All right.
And we'll get down to the part where
Hold on, can I just back up a little bit here? Because I need to know where I'm going here. So we're at Dawn Spotlight Podcast, Dawn Spotlight, MNPodcaststudio.com.
Yes, that's the URL.
That's how we find this page. And
go there, baby.
here.
I did put that in the Facebook Live
Awesome.
publishing too, so you'll see it there.
This
You
is
can
good
just click
stuff.
on it and go right to it.
There you go. I would
So
follow
a little
you.
background on me,
Okay.
how the Spotlight interview works, and then you can just book it right there. If you want some additional information, this is something you can do as you build your website. Who is this for? Oh my gosh, this is perfect for executive leaders, business owners, financial advisors, attorneys, realtors, health professionals, Landon, nonprofits, everybody who has come in this door in the last year. These are the people that this Spotlight interview
So this is for everybody? Is that what you're telling me?
It is for business professionals.
Oh, you see, I tried to catch you.
Yeah.
I tried to catch you.
tried to
so
catch
this
me.
isn't for everybody.
I don't
This particular
think
service?
I don't think that this particular service is for everyone. I really think it's for business professionals who are looking for more visibility.
Right. Because a large portion of why you've created this was for it to live in some of these ecosystems like LinkedIn. That are very business centric. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, you're a smart lady. I love it.
I want you to get to the part where we talk about taking this 10-minute interview and turning it into 3 reels.
Ooh, this
because
sauce.
I cannot let it go that the 3 reels are so important to increase engagement. Okay, so and this is our regular price, $125 for 3 additional reels. Recommended add-on. You don't have to get it.
Okay.
But we do recommend that you get it because then you can take those shorts and you can splash them on LinkedIn. You can splash them on YouTube. You can splash them on Instagram. You can splash them on TikTok. And you want to send people back to that long 10-minute interview. Really, the strategy is very similar to podcasting, except for you're sending them back to that 10-minute interview that highlights you.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And it doesn't seem like it's like a nosebleed for a price.
No, it's definitely
$4.95,
budget friendly. We wanted to make sure that we were able to allow people to be able to say, hey, I've got the budget for this and the value is there. And full disclosure, we're coming out with a larger service that
This
will
helps folks
cost
get
a
out the
little bit
gate,
more.
right?
But this is for the people who just want to get their foot in the door right now.
Yeah, got to get out the gate.
And then if you want to actually do more with us down the road, we're going to be releasing another service for that too.
Yeah, no, this is cool. So for a total of roughly
It's $620.
$600,
Yep.
$620.
Yep, $620.
I can actually now
Have 4
be discovered
pieces of content.
online.
And you can post those to get discoverability for sure.
All right. So you're going to help lots and lots of people at this price. I can guarantee you this is a price where folks are going to say, you know what, let me just be seen.
Right. And that's what it's about. When you're a business professional trying to get people to trust you, you want visibility. So this is one great way to do that. I like our sets. Do you see our pictures of our sets on there?
So they get to they get to choose
where you want to sit with me.
All right.
Yes. And then the FAQ is definitely like, oh my gosh, I've never been on camera before. What should I think? What should I do?
I like this one.
So I love it.
What if I'm nervous? I don't know what that says. Let's see. That's normal.
It's very normal. And guess what? And I'm not trying to brag on myself. Landon does a good job of saying, but many people have said this to me, and it's true, and I've talked about this. Amy Klobuchar said it to me one time.
Yeah.
Dawn, you're such a great interviewer.
Yeah.
You make people feel comfortable.
No, you do.
And so what if you're nervous? That's normal if you're nervous, but when you come in and sit next to me, you won't be nervous anymore.
You're saying, I got you.
I got you.
Oh,
okay, so
great.
that's number 3. Tip number 4. This is the most important thing that we've been discussing for the last 2 months now.
Get off the sideline, get in the game.
We want to get
That's
people in our pipeline.
Oh, okay.
That is
That's
it.
Close.
You're pretty close. But when you get them in the pipeline, that means that they're closer to becoming your customer.
Yep.
You have their contact information. You've told them exactly and clearly how to get in contact with you. So number 4, get the viewers into your pipeline, capture their information, and follow up. So one thing that we did with this particular service is we created a VSL, or a video service letter, a sales letter. Excuse me. Did I say service? I sure did.
Yeah, that's
video
right.
sales letter. But we like to call it a commercial so that everybody knows exactly what it means. So we created a commercial, and at the end of the commercial, I do my call to action. So we're going to play the commercial just so you can see an example of how I'm getting people into the pipeline. Ish, take it away. Hey business owners, are people landing on your website or LinkedIn profile and still not fully understanding what you do? Well, let's just tell them, impactfully and professionally. The Professional Spotlight interview was designed for busy business owners who need a clear professional way to explain their services and build trust with potential customers. In one simple studio session, I'll guide you through a conversation that helps you share who you are, what you do, and why it matters. You'll walk away with a polished video you can use across your website, social media, email marketing, and more. We recommend adding those reels so you can have more content to share from just one interview. The benefit, you reach more future customers. Book your Spotlight interview with me today. Hey business owners, are people landing on your website or LinkedIn profile and still not...
After 45 seconds. Hey!
All right, so you got to see the video sales letter.
Yes, that was good.
Yes.
I thought that was pretty straightforward. It directed me into where you probably wanted me to go, which was to inquire more, which is to go to the website, which is, I think,
I want to get you in the pipeline.
Sauce.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tip number 4, get people into your pipeline. So guess what? When you go to the website, you actually have to give me your email. And that's how I get people in the pipeline. Well, and I would say that that's the number one thing you want to think about doing when you finish the process of trying to connect with future customers. You did the video, you got them to know, like, and trust you. Don't forget those words, know, like, and trust. And then how do you make sure you continue that relationship with them? You get their email, or if you want to get their phone number, you can do that too. So that you can continue to send them stuff. Newsletter, go ahead.
Because I'm glad you said that. You said get their phone number, because that's probably the next thing that we're going to start to integrate.
I think so too.
Is the text message. It sucks a little bit, but now I'm kind of I'm in this mindset of I get text messages and just swipe off of them all the time now. So it's almost like I'm getting more and more conditioned to
ignore
people
them?
selling me things through text message. Right. Or through communicating things, which may lead to sales through text message, right?
Yeah.
So I think, maybe that's something that we need to be exploring, in the near future, because I think it's not going anywhere. It's going to be here to stay.
I think so, for sure. The text messaging connection. I was going to say that the email connection is working quite nicely.
Oh, yeah.
I send my newsletter every week to people, and I've said this before. Sometimes I'm like, hello, is anybody out there? Hello. But when I actually sent information about the Spotlight interview, people emailed me back because they were interested. And I said,
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
There it is. Engagement.
That's what it's all about.
Now you know that you're just not talking into the echo chamber,
Yes.
which is a great thing.
Hi, Phil. Thank you once again for being with us on Facebook
Shout
Live
out,
today
Phil.
on this Free Game Thursday. We're on Facebook. We're also on YouTube today. We're going to be bringing you more information on our YouTube channel, MNPodcast
This
Studio.
is our inaugural YouTube debut because the last one, the stream interrupted and we just couldn't salvage it. And now we're back.
Yeah, no,
We remedied it, though.
This is
That's
really
what we
cool.
do here. We remedy problems.
We sure
Constantly.
do. We are constantly solving people's
All
problems,
day long.
bringing them solutions.
Because tech sucks some days.
And technology is hard. That's why people come to us.
Yes.
We talk about that all the time. And when people come to us, they're like, yep, tried
Thank
to make
you.
it work over here or tried to make it work in my basement. And so
Right.
we can help you make it work.
Yeah,
take
and I
that technology.
appreciate the folks that understand that, because some people are like, I'm going to do it myself, and then we see them like 3 weeks later.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. Let's give some shout outs to
Yes.
some really cool businesses
All right,
as
let's
we
do it.
wrap up this Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So we were at Char Blue Monday night for our 19th wedding anniversary.
Shout out Char Blue, Champlin, Minnesota.
Champlin, Minnesota. It's a newer restaurant, maybe been around for a little bit.
Can't comment on their food quite yet, though.
We got there when the kitchen was closed.
Kitchen was closed, but those I had a chocolate teeny,
You had a chocolate martini. Yeah.
chocolate martini,
Yep.
chocolate teeny.
I
Right?
think they're both correct.
Yeah.
But either way, it was delicious.
Maybe I had 2 of them,
You did have to.
and I don't drink like that.
And we had fun with the bartenders because the female bartender, we didn't get her name, so we'll have to get her name next time we go.
She told us her name. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say the one that makes the bomb chocolate teeny.
she made the first one.
You remember who you were.
And then our guy Devin.
I rocks with you. Devin the dude.
Devin the dude.
He came
Is
in
that what we're
second.
calling him?
Devin the dude. He came in second.
He was super cool. We had great
he's a
conversation.
cool guy.
And then they did a chocolate martini, chocolate
Mix
off.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mix off. That's good. And the female had the better one, I think.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of cute to watch them laugh about, who made the better chocolatini. Okay.
She had like the secret ingredient though that he didn't.
Yeah,
know.
and she showed it to us
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
Like, there's a whole
Got to put
thing
some
to the
bitters,
bartending
or
thing.
it was like a bitters.
Yeah.
Like potion.
Hopefully, we're not giving it away now, because now Devin might hear it and be like,
Oh, there's
hey,
gonna be
what's
lots
up?
of people lined up to get her chocolatini now because it is the bomb.
Yeah, it was
Like,
really good.
good stuff.
And so we'll definitely be back there because it's right across the street, and we finally made it over there to check it out. But we've heard there's great food too.
Shout out
and a
Charblu.
great patio.
Oh, it was really nice.
So summer's
Very nice.
wrapping up here, so
Yeah.
you can get over to the patio.
Yeah.
Do you have a business shout out today?
You
I
know,
forgot
my
to ask
shout
you.
out, my one and only shout out goes out to our engineer, Ish.
Whoop, whoop.
Ish, shout out to your brother, man. We
Happy
appreciate you.
birthday
I'm not singing that one.
to
Happy
you.
birthday to ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
There we go, my man. You get the shout out from Minnesota Podcast and Content Studio today on your 25th birthday, brother. We appreciate everything you do. You're helping level us up. So if
time.
y'all don't know, come on in. Y'all meet Ish. She's got the biggest smile in the world. I promise you, after you walk out after meeting him, you'll feel like you're more energizing than when you came.
Yeah, for sure. We have a lot of fun here. Ish has been such a great addition. And so we're just going to keep growing and getting some really great clients.
Yes.
Getting some great
We're going to stay on the gas for you, all right?
employees. I do have to read Phil's comment. Landon, prepare yourself.
You know what I forgot to do?
Well, he's going to tell you to do it. Hello, if you like the great info here,
Smash that like button. Yeah, if you like it. If you don't, hit the like button twice.
And my only pause is we're getting into football talk. So I roll my eyes as a Minnesota Vikings fan. And Phil knows that you are not
Is he
a
a
Minnesota
Chicago Bears
Vikings
guy?
fan. Phil, I think he's a Packers. Thank you for putting the heart, the green and
brother?
yellow heart. He's a Packers fan.
What, brother?
So he had something to say about your Bears.
What, brother?
Here we go.
We're number 1 in the division. Nope, I can't hear
He
nonsense.
said his Chicago Bears are about to become the Hammond eggs. What does that even mean?
I don't know. It don't seem like we're going to be the conference champions. That doesn't seem like that's what he said. So I couldn't really hear
Oh, you
what
didn't
that
hear
means.
it? Okay.
I don't
I'm
know.
going to move on too. He did say, Dom, what are the rules about singing? That hasn't ended. For 20 years, Phil has told me when I was on Fox 9, I was not allowed to sing because I would sing Christmas tunes all the time. And so Phil would jump on social media and say, Don's
bro,
banned
I
from
agree.
singing.
I agree. Sorry,
You
man.
jumped in and sang. It was
But that's
good.
me. But I'm a Bears
Phil,
fan.
thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate everybody on Facebook Live saying hello.
Smash that
also,
like button
YouTube
3
Live
times.
hanging out. Smash that like button, please. And join us back here next Thursday for another session. Some great tips and hopefully some great fun, too. Come check us out, MNPodcaststudio.com. Book a tour, book a consultation, book a session. We are here for you.
Free game Thursday, y'all. People pay for this. You get it for free.
There you go. See you next week, everyone. See ya.